Yeah, that makes sense. We have a game. It's going.
All right. So, game 2 of this best of 3 series that we're only catching the second and third game of because of Killiban. Definitely because of Killiban. Will be taking place on Northern Waters, and I'm going to go figure out what the fuck team is on what side. Let's hope it's the right way around. Is SGBZ on the left?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm probably just call them Kubo because most of their players are from Kubo. All right.
Yeah.
So
Also, the actual clan name is impossible to spell without wasting like 5 minutes.
yeah, SGBZP is going to be running Ohio, Kremlin, Salem, Moscow, Nevsky, Gearing, Moscow, Vampire 2.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Montana, Ohio, Salem, Austin,
What?
double Moscow, double Gearing, and Z52.
Okay, talk to me about this Austin pick. Number 1, why?
I hope they have an idea.
Battle starts.
Yeah, it's not
Like-
exactly the most common pick.
If they have like a very good idea what they want to do with it, it can obviously obliterate something very, very fast. But
Okay, so let's quickly review the
Let's
strengths
see.
and weaknesses of the Austin because we don't get to see this ship very often at all. Not in
Alright.
competitive.
the Austin, no survivability whatsoever, apart
Not
from
true.
like a random 32mm central plating or something.
Yeah, its entire midsection is 32 millimeters.
It's like odd, but it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has no HP,
He's shooting.
and they're all slowing down,
Okay.
so we're just gonna restart immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it gives me the opportunity to just talk more about it. Like, its concealment is okay. But yeah, like, basically, if anything looks at it, you risk exploding. This thing likes to explode. Especially if you fight against, like, the Moines, which is actually banned here. Or Stalins.
So,
Now the strengths.
it has torpedoes. Benson torpedoes at that. It can
Yep.
stealth torp. It has
Yep.
SAP and HE, no access to AP, 127mm guns, same as Atlanta.
Yeah. The Zep has, I think, 37mm of pen, so it does not pen Montana's side or deck.
But you do absolutely rinse its superstructure.
Well, duh. The big thing about it is obviously the main Bedouin reload booster with a 75% decrease
Yes.
of reload time.
Yes.
So basically, you press this button, and then you suddenly OP for a few seconds.
And then you
after-
mediocre again.
And, well, it's not mediocre, you're actually just kind of shit.
Garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, your base reload is like 7 seconds, but if this thing is active, it's below 2 seconds.
Would you think that the Austin would be slightly better if they increased its base reload by, I don't know, let's throw it around number to like 40% of what it is now? Like, actually, no, that's a terrible idea. What
You
I mean,
mean like they double its, like, increase the base reload by like 40%, and then like put the main military reload booster at like
50.
just half it?
Yeah.
Would it be? I actually don't know. Like, in competitive, I don't think it has a place ever. It's just way too easy to just play around and outplay it.
Mhm.
In randoms, I would say it gets more stable if you do that.
So,
Like, you're not just reliant on like catch people in a bad position and then just nuke them.
what
that's
overmatches its
basically what it
bow and
does.
stern? Can you remember what the bow and stern armor is?
Is it like 16?
Yeah, it's like tiny, which is...
Yeah, it's like Minotaur level, so yeah.
I don't know if you get overmatched by Moskva and Stalingrad.
I don't. Is it 16 or is it 30? And if it's 30, then Moskva does it as well.
I am unsure right now. I don't have the Austin's armor scheme to hand because, quite frankly, I wasn't expecting us to have to talk about fucking Austin today. Especially not in the last game of the day, in a deciding, you know, who goes home, who goes on to the next round. Everybody is readying up.
Alright, let me like go to external armor viewer thingy.
Mm-hmm.
What nation is Austin again?
USA. Anyway, we're back into the game now. So, we are going to be getting back into game number 2 of this best of 3 series. I guess game 1 we missed because we were busy in the previous series. And this is going to be between SGBPZ and NW_DE, taking place on Northern Waters. So, SGBZP going to be running Ohio, Kremlin, Salem, Moscow, Nevsky, Gearing, Moscow, Vampire 2.
Don't make me say this word again.
Say it.
Montana, Ohio, Salem, Austin, double Moskva, double Gearing, Z52.
Yeah, this is such an odd composition.
I guess it's super odd, like the double Moskva Salem makes total sense. That makes sense, just put it into mid and do stuff. Gearings, sure, why not?
So,
The Austin is weird. So, like, I expect the Austin to go with one of the gearings at all times. There's no way the ship does something solo because it frankly just can't.
well, the thing is, they've already given away the position of where the Austin's going to go, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be their anchor for the A-line island, for the one-line island. It sounds weird, but hear me out. You can lob the island very easily. You have torpedo threat for anything trying to rush you. That's all I've got.
Yeah, good talk.
Yep. Alright, let's take a look at the initial deployments. So, over at the ACAP for SGBZP, PZQVW, Scrabble, they're going to be sending a Moscow, Moskva, Kremlin, Nevsky, and a Vampire 2. Looks like he's going to be drifting over there eventually as well. Over at the CCAP, they're going to be sending the Ohio, Salem, Moskva, and Gearing. And the Vampire 2 might take a quick dip into the BCAP. What have you got?
I've got double gearing Austin going somewhere between A and B. One gearing is just probably just going to go to A though, together with the Salem and Ohio. Z52 is going mid to the surprise of absolutely no one. Moskva is going for the 6-7 line island. And Montana, Moskva going towards C. That's a kiting force here. Another kiting Montana, come on, that's why.
Because they'll be bullied if they take a Conqueror. You don't want the shame of running that dirty Conqueror, do you, Henning? Alright, BCAP, Z52 is going to be pushing himself in there very early on. Needs to be very, very careful of the Moskva and the Vampire 2 opening up on him with their radar and hydro combination and just general DPM. And railguns and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Gremlin going for a blind shot?
Blind firing into the BCAP.
Or he's shooting at the Moskva.
Never mind, he's just shooting the Moskva. That makes more sense, yeah.
It does. Makes a lot more sense.
Doing quite a bit of damage.
Z52 spotted now. Moskva is radaring.
Yep, dodges away though. The Austin's getting smoked up here already.
Okay.
Raider does not catch the Vampire.
That is super unfortunate because they had that Austin ready to go to absolutely annihilate it.
Unfortunately, this Moskva position north of B, yeah, that's gonna be kind of getting dangerous for this Moskva soon, considering this Austin can just farm him.
I forgot. I was looking at the number of torpedoes coming up here, and like 1, 2, 3, and then I realized that one of them was an Austin fucking set. Moskva is gonna dodge that torpedo just.
Yeah, barely dodged. He's gonna get HE farmed by this Austin though, and if this Moskva presses damage gun at the right end at the wrong moment, and
that reeler booster comes out, and then we see the wall of fun.
Yes. The Ohio also getting an angle on this Moskva, so apparently NWD's plan is to just crash this Moskva from the start of the game, which is honestly a smart move because this Moskva position is very vulnerable. So is the Moskva. So is his south side counterpart though. But this is basically just the way who kills the Moskva first.
So Marceau took the A-cap and he's now going to anchor himself up against this rock, just as a do not come to my island, I will rush you, warning system.
Yep. Pretty standard. Which is why you usually see a lot of French DDs going towards that island to escort their cruisers there. And the Marceau is peeking around the island, gets spotted, and is like, yeah, maybe not.
C-cap was also taken by Team Scrabble.
Yep.
So now taking 2 caps to 1, and there's not really much to contest that. It's a Montana and a Moskva.
So SGBPZ is taking a Moskva to the 1 line, while NWDE is putting a sail in there instead.
Moskva about to take a torpedo.
Oh yeah.
Moskva Damacon, you know what that means.
He actually is down a lot of health already.
Are we about to see the unholiness that is the Austin with a reload booster active?
I might have actually used it already.
Did he? Oh, well, he is. Yeah, look at it. The Moskva's on double fire after the Damacon.
Yeah. The Austin is now spotted because the smoke screen is just expiring, but he did his job.
Yeah, Moskva pops his radar. Get some last minute intel.
So I would say
Montana salvo on the broadside of the Ohio. Ooh! 21,000. Something like that. That's nice.
not bad.
That Moskva's not dead.
Still not quite dead. I mean, he's gonna die eventually, right? Austin missing right now. But, like, the Austin is not under pressure.
He's not
No
getting
damage
it.
on that side, though.
Yeah. Just needs a fire. He needs a shell to land. Holy fuck. More torpedoes coming in from the gearing if that doesn't finish him off. Vampire 2 coming over to smoke him. Gets caught out.
You now.
The Vampire got caught by the radar of the enemy Moskva and he's taking a lot of damage for it.
Moskva's gonna dodge these stops.
Of course he is. The unkillable Moskva.
Another Ohio salvo coming in. Not hitting any shells. That's a fire.
Yeah, Vampire 2 still spotted again. Lost his engine.
Oh, now the reload booster from the Austin comes in.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just to say, fuck this.
You need to be dead.
Gonna die. Why are you still alive?
Marceau took the Salem.
Yep. He just walked around and was like, you know what? I don't think you have enough damage to actually prevent me from doing this.
Well,
so,
look what else he's about to do. There's the gearing in this smoke screen. And the
I'm not
only
sure if he
thing
wants to
him...
actually rush that. The Ohio is way too close for that.
Well, he's going.
Oh, the Ohio is just not aiming in that direction. How is this Moskva not dead?
I don't know. I turned around to look at the dead Salem. I was kind of under the assumption that the Moskva would be dead. Marceau opens up on the gearing.
Fuck's sake.
Austin going to be taking shots at the Marceau now. Going to be missing because, you know, it's a Marceau going at max speed. Gearing's going to go down.
Can they trade the Marceau for it, though?
No. Unless the Ohio lands his shells.
Ah!
1 HP! 1 HP.
No
there we go.
Okay.
That would have been,
For
yeah.
fuck's sake.
Now looking back at the Moskva, once again dodging torpedoes and the Vampire 2 dodging behind him as well. Radar coming out as well.
How? How?
Yeah. You're gonna
How?
be catching the gearing in his radar.
How is this guy still alive?
He's now healing.
I don't think he's gonna die now.
Ohio 8 tops from the dead Marceau.
Yep, and he's actually in a really bad spot now. He can't turn out anymore. He has a Moskva on his left, Famine in his front, a Nevsky at long range farming him.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. It's a song, Henning. It's fine.
Yes.
Alright, 10 line action. Moskva going to be popping his radar, going to be catching the gearing on the Salem. The Z-52 is going to be taking the C-cap.
Yeah, NWD is Moskva needs to dodge these torpedoes. He turns in a bit too early. It's gonna take one of the second set.
Wait, is you telling me that's possible for a Moskva to take a torpedo?
Yes, that's actually a permaflat. Is it? Yep. Getting a lot of such to Salem as well. It's now angling, but he's just gonna die here.
Another set of torpedoes coming towards this Moskva. Missing again.
What?
Uh-huh.
The Austin came back.
Yeah. Moskva takes down the Ohio. He burns down over there because, you know, all the things. Can the Austin at least kill this Moskva? He's reinvested so much. Double fire. Damacond. Vampire 2 gonna be opening up with the Austin. Salem gonna kill a Moskva somewhere.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
And the 9-9. Meanwhile, the Z52 in the 9-9 is trying to go around the Salem to top rush him.
Oh dear. In front of the gearing, okay.
And the Salem
Montana?
goes forward, gives broadside to the Montana, and the Montana doesn't devastate him. That is a sad moment right there.
Speaking of sad moments, the Austin, despite farming the crap out of the Montana again, looks like he might be getting forced out. The Ohio is pushing down on him. He's got the Moskva to his left as well.
There's too much happening. I think the Austin might actually die before he kills the Moskva here.
Yep, definitely. Kremlin kills Moskva somewhere. I don't even know anymore. Salem takes a torpedo.
Is at 100 HP. Does die though. The Austin dies. The Moskva dies. And somehow, how is this guy alive?
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna die now. He's just safe now.
Alright, Gearing gets caught by the Moskva's radar in front of the Ohio, in front of the Kremlin, in front of the Vampire 2. Moskva's going to come round on him as well. Gearing goes down. That leaves a very, very lonely looking Montana and Z52. And 46 points, and I'm pretty fucking sure that I know who's going to be winning this series. We've only got to cast one game of it. But, you know.
Holy... I mean, it was an interesting game.
It was an interesting game.
Not really close, but... What?
We got to see some new stuff.
I'm gonna still ask him how is this Moskva still alive, because he had no... He had no way to survive that. Like, he got incredibly lucky with torpedo spreads. He got incredibly lucky that none of these shells were hitting him ever. Like, the Ohio shot several salvos at him that did, like, nothing. The Austin failed to kill him.
Gearing goes down. However, okay, the Gearing going down extends this game a little bit, but it's a Montana with 10,000 HP and a Gearing with a Z52 with 5, so I don't know about this one.
Yeah, the entire A flank from NWD unfortunately just collapsed. With the Salem getting rushed, no good trade going on. And then the Ohio falling into the focus fire of the forces from SGBZP.
What the fuck are these usernames, by the way? Like, the random strings of numbers at the end of it with UIF. Okay.
I don't know.
Montana gonna go down, maybe? Nope. Game ends.
Nope. Game ends.
2-0 in the series to SGBZP, and that's us done for the day. Unless, hang on, is there a game 3 somewhere? Let's go find out. Game updates, anything left?
Oh, for fuck's sake, there Reeps.
Who's Weebs?
The guys that won.
No, the Chinese.
Well, look at the fucking team logo.
I will look in a second. When I set them as
Don't you have the winner scene open?
Not yet, no, I was busy looking to see if I could find us a third game. Oh god, yeah.